Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Europa Universalis 4, where we are continuing with the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, where we of course started as Poland. The intention for this playthrough is to unite all of the Slavic territories, most of which, kind of westward, we have got already. I think this is all Hungarian, so it's not relevant to us. Let me just double check that. As soon as I can find culture, there it is. That's Carpathian, Hungarian, Slovak, which we've already got. The only one that we're still lacking is Urs, which I'll need to get somehow, but Brandenburg is still my ally, so I'm kind of reluctant to break that alliance. They are protecting me from basically any westward-facing threats, while we are pushing to the east. Muscovy is in fact a vassal of ours. We did that last time, and we were able to feed Muscovy if we so wish. Novgorod still needs to fall at some point. And then after that we basically need to push through Gazimuk and then further east for our ultimate objective, as it has been for the entire game so far, which is to have a border with the Ming Empire. I saw the AI do it once, now I want to do it myself. There's some Czechs in there. Oh yeah, Bohemia. We do need to take out Bohemia, that's true. Although... oh, we already did. Never mind. They're a vassal. And Würzburg, those are both, yeah, Saxon. So it is really only Urs that we still need to grab. All of this stuff are vassals. Bohemia is a vassal. In fact, we are probably over our relations limit because of the number of vassals we have. Yes, that is indeed true. So we have the knights, just because it's the knights and it's hilarious. They are a march, so they can have a huge army. 9 units for an OPM, that's pretty good going. And then we've got Muscovy, we have Moravia and Bohemia as our vassals. Bohemia, I believe we're going to be improving relations with. What were we just fighting? We were apparently just fighting the Ottomans. We've still got a decent amount of manpower. Money. Although money is dropping rapidly. Crikey, why is that going down so fast? We'll give it a month or two for my armies to return to see if that balances itself out. And we'll go up to speed 4, because I can do that, because this is not me owing taxes. Other speeds other than speed 3 exist. Okay, we are still losing 40 ducats. Crikey. Whoa, okay, we are paying a lot of interest. 10 ducats in interest. We have 3,600... yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I can see why that would be. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to reduce our army maintenance, unless of course we have rebels. We have a couple, but nothing particularly serious. And there we go, we're making money. Problem solved. And then I might have 1 or 2 of these units in recruitment. Or in training, rather. Just so we can get that professionalism up. Separatist-centered Karelia. We'll kill them later. Regulation of the medical profession. States began to expand the number of doctors in the 16th century and to regulate and supervise their training at universities. These regulations also covered midwives. So Kursk can get another 25% local goods, or we can get some admin power. You know, that actually seems pretty decent. Kursk. I knew that's down here. Goods, actually, your grain. Still room for improvement. Liberate Slavonia, for heaven's sake, I live there. I totally know where that is. Aha. It's Croatian. Croatian, Slavic? Oh yeah, of course they are. Yeah, you're right. I do need to liberate that. I didn't realise. Hungarian I don't. I just assumed that was all Hungarian. Whoops. Even though I clearly know it's not. Hungary is further north. Alright, that is going to require a war against Venice, which I think I can probably do. Allied with Tyrol and Aragon. Yeah, we can do that. That's not a problem. I want to sort out my economy first. We need to start making some... we need to start making some more money first of all. And we can do some conversions. Well, there's not actually a huge amount to do. Royal marriage with Bohemia. Yes, that sounds reasonable. And then a bunch of coring. It's not going to get any cheaper than that. These are already, in fact, states. Was I saving that for something? No, we're well ahead. Marriage of Muscovy, yes. And I'm going to assume that we have somebody doing... No, we don't. Own subjects. One of my generals has died. Oh well. You continue drilling instead. I just want to get my professionalism back up to 100. In fact, do I still have mercenaries? Nope. 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 Okay, so I have a feeling that we may have been using mercenaries, which is why we're so heavily in debt. And then we were switching back to regular troops. Will there be colonies? No, no intention to. I do enough colonial games. Austrian, Croatian, so we will need to take one of the, oh no, two of those provinces. Ooh, we're going to have a coastline in the Adriatic. We already have a coastline in the Adriatic. I forgot just how big we are here. I was kind of thinking we're maybe like this, and then, yeah, I totally forgot about that bit. I remembered we took out Muscovy. As soon as I loaded the game, I was like, oh yeah, that happened. I remember this. Not getting expansion just for Siberia. You can't get Siberian frontier. That is true. Haven't really decided what I'm doing about that, to be honest, because I don't know how much of it's actually going to be unsettled. Because the hordes seem to be pretty big. Haven't really played as Russia much. I think I had one game as them. I'm a little bit disturbed by the fact I'm producing so little cash. Do I have really high autonomy? Is that part of the problem here? Not especially. What is my absolutism nowadays? 17 of 84, and we are an administrative monarchy. Whoops, no, don't do that. I meant that. Because, yeah, we can have really good absolutism. We're only 16 units short of that. Noble families feud. Violence amongst the leading families within a state was never far from the surface. Often this instability would boil over into open conflict. The result was less than a full-blown civil war, but could immensely disturb the stability of the state. I think I'd rather fight the fight, to be quite honest. Where is Wallin? It is right where I was looking. Right, so you... I'm going to have to pay you now, aren't I? Stop drilling. I wonder if some of that money for reinforcements... Is that why I'm so low? It's not the whole reason. And I'm still pretty stable. Ah, I'm on war. I don't need that. So we can do stability, which will help a little bit. Although I'm not that unstable either. Alright, we're going to turn trade on so we can make some more money. That's the rebels dealt with. Maintenance can go down again. You can start drilling again. And still at 98. Access for these guys. Why? What are you fighting? You're fighting against the Ottomans. Yes. 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 There you go. Have fun. Wait, the Ottomans are allied with the Mamluks? No. Oh, this is a war against Yemen, who are allied to the Mamluks and the Ottomans. Crikey, that's a good alliance chain. Well done. Well done indeed. Trade income is 18, think that might be your problem. Oh, England's made it to India. Or is trading in India, not necessarily has a colony there. Trade income, 21 ducats. I mean, we're not going to be earning a lot of trade because I haven't really focused it. We're losing a fair amount out to the White Sea. So I could do with putting a merchant in Novgorod, although I'm also got one in fact Novgorod would be a better option, there's more money going that way. Okay, we'll put you here, so we're going to transfer trade power instead of Krakow. Now only 2 ducats is going north. I'm not actually sure that was the right choice. Still 21.6. Demand for extended privileges. The old dream of the Cossacks has always been to be accepted by the equals of the established estates such as the Schlachter and the Burghers. Never has this dream been closer to realization than now. The Cossacks have achieved great influence in our state and in many ways rely on our support. Given the favourable circumstances, many Cossacks are now voicing their old demands for official recognition and privileges. So the Cossacks lose loyalty and lose influence, or they gain influence, which is actually dangerous. Cossacks are super influential at the moment. They have one that expires in 10 years. One that expires... Oh, good grief, these all expire miles away. I mean, that's going to go up to 78, which is extremely dangerous. Not bad for only 2% influence. Crikey. I think I might need to say preposterous to you, I'm sorry. Annoying as that is. Next thing. Do I have sufficient cavalry forces everywhere? I strongly suspect that I do. Oh, have I gone up to 7? You've only got 6, you've got 7. 7. 6, and they're actually old school. 7, modern. 7 modern. Yeah, I'm going to need to go ahead and get... Oh, bugger. Loyalty has to be above 50. Do I have forts turned on? I do! That's a good point. I can turn those off. Yeah, no rebellion's due anytime soon. How do I keep my army tradition so high? Fighting! Lots and lots of fighting. Royal marriage to Brandenburg, yes. Also, do I have... Let me see, there was one of these which reduces just land tradition reduction. It's either U or U. No, that's just morale. I'm thinking of Mayo again. God, it's gonna confuse me now. And it's not you either. Oh, it's because I have these. It's one of these. There we go. Basically, anything with yearly army tradition decay is super, super helpful, because it means that when you're fighting battles, your tradition goes up, and then it ticks down way slower than it usually does. Also, having your forts on more of the time really helps too, because that basically massively increases the minimum threshold, so it reduces how much you lose. Monarch points 1255, that's balanced pretty well. Yeah, well, you know, I'm coring a lot of stuff. And I'm certainly not finished with that. I could have one more state. Except I think I was waiting to go and take out Gazimuk so I could have some more Cossacks down here. Because obviously that's what I need, more Cossacks. Oh man, these are so expensive. Maybe I should declare a war. Just to steal some money, Venice. Tyrol and Aragon, both of those are worth money too. Why am I improving Hang on. Am I improving relations with you because I have really high AE? It was a coalition. That's what it was last time. It was an absolutely enormous coalition. I fought basically the whole of Europe and the Ottomans. I do remember now. Yeah, so I have to sit back and just chill for a bit. I did beat them, granted, but I'd rather not go too crazy. Let's see. Actually, Burkers, do you want to give me some money? You do want to give me some money. Well, that's very kind of you. That's really good of you. Thank you. I'll take it. And clergy, you want to give me admin. You would also like to give me an inquisitor, which I will, of course, gratefully accept. And also the admin. That'll tick up to 14 quickly enough. Cossacks I screwed up on. Wait, that was an admin guy. This is the Diplo guy. Group Minister. That'll do. And it is you. Except that's going to be costing me more money. Yep, it is. And we are well ahead of military, so I think I can afford to gamble a little bit in generals to get a guy like that. Let's have you here. One more. 3622, I think that's probably the best option. So we will elect to have you. Then I'll get rid of the other two so I'm not losing points. Good. This is your first Mordred Viking stream in your college dorm. Oh, that's awesome. I hope you have all of your flatmates gathered around watching too, because that's totally what you should be doing. True story. I need to get 780 before I can pay one off. This whole money thing is hard. Brandenburg gets prestige. Price of glass goes up. I don't think I produce any glass. And Urs also gets stuff. Glass, like that. Nope. Glass is a very exclusive product. Watch for rebels. Ooh, yeah. Ragusa. I think it might be time for me to go stompy stomp. I can't go stompy stomp because I just spent all of my military points. Call the army. God, these are expensive. I just realised all of my armies are represented by artillery now because they're so artillery heavy. Because I have so few infantry. You have to build some weird armies to be effective as Poland. Crikey. Right, I really wish there was a way of like provoking them to attack or something. So they're going to be rising in Ragusa and in Dalmatia. Right, I think we'll put you there and there. Do I need to turn you on? No. However, it would actually be far cheaper to turn you on and reduce maintenance. Because if they rise in Dalmatia, they attack the fort. That's going to take them a while to siege, gives me time to replenish. Or to get morale. Or they rise in Ragusa, or they rise in Ragusa, in which case they can't actually do any damage because it's adjacent to a maintained fort. Hey, Cold Rage. Poland is not yet lost. Well, thanks for the vote of confidence there, crikey. Gain a base tax in Skopje. Religious persecution. Oh yeah, let them across. Yeah, that's screwing my enemies. That's fine. I'm okay with this. Now, if they were to move to like Travunia or something, then I would be concerned, but I don't think they're going to do that immediately. I'd really like the Croatian separatists to fire, so I can just take them both out at the same time. With my glorious force of arms standing right there. Merchants worried about lack of protection. I would like more mercantilism. Thank you very much. Actually, how's their relations? Entirely acceptable. can start to annex one of these guys, just need to decide which. I think probably Moravia. Have I force converted you all? Yes. Did I do that to Muscovy too? I did not do that to Muscovy. Did I do... Could have sworn I did that to Muscovy. No, apparently I didn't. Interesting. Alright, well I'm going to start converting Moravia because they are worth a lot of money. Or I could start doing Muscovy. I could actually do Muscovy. Let's do Muscovy. And then I can convert that myself. And actually, hang on. Hang on. I could take some more land with you. Not a huge amount, but I could take some more. I don't want you to grow too big as part of the problem. No, I think I'm going to grab Muscovy now. I believe Poland is not yet lost was also a phrase used by Polish nationalists after the full annexation by the Russo-Prussian Austrian Axis. So Catherine the Great, Frederick the Great, and the Austrian. Conversions, keep converting. Come on! When are these rebels going to rise? Like they're super pissed off with me. There they are. Right, let's go and raise some morale then, shall we? I was hoping I'd be able to beat both in one month. Oh well. Good enough. You may now return up here, and we shall turn off the forts again. Good. Very good. Do I have any good allies, Brandenburg? AI Ming and your game managed to reform their government. Oh, nice. Right, let's prepare some tea to celebrate. Sweden has insulted me! And truce with Venice has ended. Oh dear, Venice. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No, I still have loads of AE I need to sort out. Although I am raising relations with the threatening countries. Sorry, with the threatened countries. Brandenburg wants my assistance in a war that they are fighting against Denmark, Norway, Hesse, Portugal, and Holland. Very well, Brandenburg. I will move an army here, an army here. I'm not going to turn on any forts because I don't see the point. I will move armies here, 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 and here. Because this is not against Sweden. Unfortunately, the Danes almost certainly have naval superiority, so we're not going to be able to get across Sjælland. That's a point, actually. Yeah, who are my rivals? Ottomans, Britain, and Gazamuk. Gazamuk. Diplomats, never mind. I was going to say, I've only just discovered, and I can't believe I didn't know this before, that you can get power projection for insulting people. So I was going to insult them back and then get some power projection. Although we've already got pretty much max. I really need money. You know what? We're going to go and attack the Dutch. Oh man, they're already being sieged down. You're really well drilled. You can go and attack the Dutch. Hesse has been pieced out. I already got 38 ducats. Nice. That was the coalition truce's ending. There's still one or two of them which are a little bit angry with me. Just a little bit. Kazamuk immediately enters the coalition against me again. Yes, that was you. Oh, you already got someone going to Liftland. Well, at least next time it'll just be against the Western powers rather than the... sorry, the Eastern powers rather than the Western. I think I can probably fairly safely withdraw these guys. And then probably rather safely stop paying them. Oh no, there's a Danish army. Let's go crush them. Plus rebels, we should probably go and crush. Are you going to the Ulmuch? You are. No. Oh, damn it! I was just on my way. Well, that's an even bigger insult. Come back here. Oi! Damn it, Denmark. How quick are you? Maneuver 2, maneuver 3. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my fastest general. That would be you. Renew my loans. Damn it. I need to get out of debt, not into further debt. Come back here, Denmark! This is silly. Brandenburg's the elector again. Oh, you may have just screwed yourself. Gotcha. Even at a -2, 111% discipline, 2 morale more, plus my silly amount of combat ability. It's rather one-sided. Stability cost modifier. And that's the last of those. Right, where is Denmark running away to? Because I really don't feel like chasing after you. Oh wow, Muscovy made it all the way around there. Nicely done. Are you seriously running to Ozil? Yep. That's more like it. Stack wipe. Wow, Portugal's not looking very healthy. Wait. Really? Really? No, we're not doing that. That's just silly. Let's not be silly now. Come on.